My name is Teacher Evelyn, and I'm making this video to share with you my top 15 ways to get bookings with VIPKID. In order of what I think is important, number one is the profile picture. Now, if you take a workshop or read something from the company, they'll say to take a professional picture. This has worked for many teachers, but for many it has not. For me personally, I am in Facebook groups and keep up with what's working for people. And a lot of people said, we've noticed a correlation that if you have an orange shirt, a big smile, bright, great lighting, headset on, and teaching background, you get booked easier. And for me, that advice has worked very well, and I know several people that has worked well for. So that's my advice for you. If you're not getting booked, change your profile picture to in the classroom with an orange shirt and a headset. I'm holding Dino in my picture. It helps to have something fun. Number two is your intro video. In your intro video, do not use complicated English. Use bright lighting. Part of it should be in the classroom. It'd be great if you could show either some pictures or a scene with children in it, either your own children or teaching, but definitely a scene in the classroom. And keep it short and simple, but use simple English. If you would like an example, you're welcome to see my intro video that's on my channel. Number three is bio and pictures. Your bio is used as inspiration by the company in China. They rewrite your bio in Chinese. Keep your sentences simple and emphasize your education, because education is the most important thing that they're looking for when they're reading your bio. They don't care that you're fun when it comes to the bio. They care that you are educated. They will find out that you are fun in class or from your profile picture. For your pictures, I personally have a picture of my family. I encourage you to have one picture with family or teaching, something with children that shows that you are good with children. My second picture, I chose to have one in the classroom holding my puppets. You can do one that's a graduation picture that shows that you're educated or something fun, but no matter what pictures you choose, make sure that it's eye-catching, it shows your personality. They like to be able to see you from head to toe in the picture, so in my family picture, I am that way. So yeah, those are the pictures. Number four is teacher tags. You don't know what your teacher tags are until you send a ticket. I have a video about Fresh Desk and how to use Fresh Desk. You're welcome to click on that if you don't know how to send a ticket. But send a ticket and ask what your teacher tags are and request if you can have one more that will help you with bookings. I did that. You can have a maximum of 5 teacher tags, and I'm not sure, but I think they added traditional to help me with bookings. So I have 5 good tags. Number 5 is certifications. This is imperative for getting bookings. If you are trials only, it's very difficult to get bookings. If you are only certified for upper levels, it's difficult to get bookings. If you are certified for levels 1 through 3, it's easy to get bookings. So the first certifications that you should get are levels 1 through 3. But I would encourage you to become a certification hoarder like me. Every certification that comes out, if it's invite only, send a ticket and request it. I am a certification hoarder because every single type of class that comes out, I want to get certified in it, because that's a potential class that I could be teaching, or maybe many classes. If there is, whatever. I'm currently certified in a lot of things, and I just made a video about that, so I won't waste time talking about that. Number 6 is trial converts. What is a trial convert? Our trial classes are classes that we teach that is a free sample to our students. The parents are seeing, how does my kid do with an online class? Are they going to enjoy it? Are they going to be scared? Are they going to learn? Is it worth the money? Your job is to make it fun, teach them something, and leave them wanting to come back for more, and leave them wanting to come back to you for more. You get a $5 incentive. It's $10 this month, but normally $5 incentive for a trial convert. So if they decide to sign up after taking your class, you get an extra $5. And a lot of times that student will say, I want that teacher again. And you earn yourself a regular. So that's a great way to get bookings. Also, the company, if they see that you are converting trials, they are going to send more trials your way because they'll give a list of recommended teachers to the parent, and the parent chooses which one they want. In order to get on to that list of recommended teachers, you need to be converting trials and teaching well. That's my next thing. Number 7 is teach class well. Some people say like, oh my gosh, I felt like I was being watched in the class. Teach every class like you're being watched. If you're intimidated by that, online teaching is not for you. That's not nice to say. If you're intimidated by being watched, get used to that idea if you're teaching online, because you're always being watched. We're being recorded and watched. Our bosses in China are watching. The parents are watching. But that's a good thing, because teach every class like your best class. Teach every class like you're being watched, because in China, the staff in China are watching to see who they will recommend to the parents, and you want to be on their list of favorite teachers. The LPs, which are our learning partners, are Chinese teachers in China that work for the company, and they each have a list of 50 favorite teachers that they recommend to parents that are looking for a new teacher. And you want to be on their good side. You want to be on their list. So teach every class like your best class. Which leads to number 8, polite and thankful. In every interaction with our firemen, our IT guys, or the people that help with the tickets, always be polite and thankful. Don't get into an argument or a debate or be rude with any of the staff in China, because guess what? They know the LPs, and the LPs are watching. And if you're rude and mean, they cannot recommend you and maybe even bump you down the list. I don't know how all that works. Number 9 is lighting. After about 4 or 5 months with the company, I added a second desk lamp. I have 2 desk lamps and 1 room light, and that's why you can see me so well. Make sure your lighting is great, okay? I even feel like my background is still a little bit dark, so who knows? Maybe I need more lights or a better camera. But lighting is very important. If you're in the dark, you're not going to get recommended or rebooked. Number 10, workshops. Do workshops help you get booked? There are many teachers that say that they've never taken a workshop and they've been booked just fine. This is why workshops are down on my list. To me personally, workshops aren't what get you booked. Workshops are where you learn the information that help you be a good teacher. I took a few workshops when I wasn't being booked. Partly so in the ticket I could say I've taken a trial workshop. I would love to have more trials. I learned some of this advice from the marketing workshop. I highly recommend the marketing workshop and the trials workshop. Those were the workshops I found the most helpful. Some of the workshops might be less helpful. I'm not sure. I've only taken a few. But I know they're helpful. Please don't go to the workshop just to complain about not being booked, because that's what everyone does, and it's a little tacky. And it doesn't help. Number 11, tickets. Like I said, I have a video about Freshdesk and how to send tickets. Tickets are how we communicate with the company. You can send a ticket, but like I said, be polite and thankful. Send a ticket and ask for more certifications. Send a ticket and ask to know your teacher tags. Send a ticket and request more trial classes. Send a ticket and tell them that you are just so thankful to work for this company and you would just love to have a booking or two. Number 12 is props and rewards. You're marketing yourself. You need to make each class as fun as possible. Bring out all the stops with props and rewards. I won't show you my props and rewards at the moment because I have plenty of videos about them. Don't break the bank before your first paycheck. The first props and rewards that you need can just be using whiteboards. Get a few finger puppets. Me personally, I made props. I didn't have money, so I used resources that I have and skills that I have, and I crocheted Mike and Meg finger puppets, and I even prefer them to the Mike and Meg printouts on the popsicle stick that everybody has. Be creative. You don't have to break the bank, but if you do spend some money on a printer or a laminator or shelves or whatever, keep the receipt so you can use it as a tax write-off. Okay, number 13 is be available and schedule breaks. I've seen a lot of teachers that are brand new that they open every single possible slot. Beware. I've also seen very few posts where all of those slots surprisingly got booked and teachers are freaking out because they didn't plan breaks. If you haven't taught for VIPKid, you don't know this, but teaching back-to-back too many classes can be exhausting. My advice to you, if you're new to VIPKid, is every 3 classes in a row, schedule a break. Make yourself available during those PPT or hot times. That's the times in Beijing when teachers are most needed. Those are the times that you should be opening. Don't lose sleep over bookings. Okay, this is one of the reasons teachers get so frustrated, is when they're brand new, they open all of these time slots, they wake up early waiting for bookings, and they don't have them. For me personally, I never did that. What I did was I closed the time slots for the early morning the night before so that I could sleep. Some people pull a few all-nighters and work all night long Friday night and Saturday night so they can get more bookings and more regulars. I never did that because I'm a mom of little ones. But I do teach a couple classes on Saturday nights, a couple classes on Friday nights, and I teach in the mornings 5:30 to 9 a.m. Number 14 is close time slots before they expire. I went to a conference in my city and they told us that for the algorithms, and I was told this by a teacher, so, you know, some people tell me I'm wrong, whatever, but I believe it's true. For the algorithms with the company, if you have a bunch of expired slots, and don't feel bad if this has already happened, it's not a big deal, but if you have a bunch of expired slots, it just bumps you down the list because it kind of makes you look like you're undesirable as a teacher. I would say, me personally, close the time slots before they expire. I would do it an hour or a half hour before that class. And along with that, close and reopen time slots right before bed. Me personally, when I was struggling with bookings early on, every night before bed, I would close and reopen all of the time slots that I still had available for the week and the next week. Surprisingly, this helps a lot with bookings. It bumps you up the list of visibility on the app that the parents are looking at. And especially right before the frenzy, do that. The frenzy is on Sunday night. If you don't get bookings during the frenzy, it's because you're brand new and you don't have regulars yet. The frenzy is mostly for people who have regulars, so don't freak out. Number 15 is ask for apples. I just made a video about that. I tend to never say if. If your child enjoyed the class, please consider leaving me 5 apples. No. I say, well, I just changed what I've been saying right after I made the video. I've always said, if I'm confident that the class went well, I will say, please leave 5 apples to match your students' 5 stars. But now what I've started saying is, after I say respectfully, Teacher Evelyn, at the very end I say, teachers love apples. Please leave your teacher 5 delicious apples in your teacher feedback, in your parent feedback. The reason I put that is because someone said on Facebook that they have a 50% apple rating, and that's what they say. So I'm like, I'm trying that one. Anyway, I hope this advice has helped you. If you're discouraged about bookings, be patient. I know everyone from the company says that, but it's true. If you watch my videos, I've made a video every month about how bookings have been going, and it took time to get more and more classes, and it took work, like the things on my list, but at the same time, I love it. I love it. I love all the work that goes into this job. So I hope you have good luck with bookings. Thank you.